All right, let's move now to a high-flying stunt. Some said this would be impossible to complete.
But it was pulled off by brave members of Project 19, an organization named after the 19th Amendment that gave women, of course, the right to vote.
Christina Pascucci reports on their adventurous way to help raise awareness for women's rights.
Ready, set, go!
For these women, not even the sky is a limit. It's their playground. Back in 2020, the Women's Skydiving Network set a goal to break a record on the 100th anniversary of the 19th Amendment, which gave women the right to vote. This is Project 19.
This particular record was a head-down formation, meaning we are flying upside down, all holding hands with the goal of linking up together.
The feat was postponed due to COVID, but these women used the time to practice hundreds of jumps.
We're traveling at over 160 miles per hour. So everything happens a little bit more quickly and needs to be more precise.
I'm sure an inch makes a difference.
It is very important to be in control and be aware of your surroundings.
After at least a year of preparation, last month, the world's top women skydivers from 22 countries made history when they completed the largest all-women vertical skydive over the Arizona desert, 80 of them linking together.
Everyone was giving each other high fives and hugging each other, even crying.
30-year-old Rebecca's in finance by day, and 31-year-old Jasmine, a traveling nurse. They were part of the skilled team and say they want to inspire young women to live bold, brave lives.
I've always been in male-dominated fields my entire life. Having gone to school for finance and computer science, I currently work in private equity. I'm usually the token girl, and I really found the women in skydiving in particular to be people that I really admire and respect. Everyone comes from this background where they were the only woman, and now we all found each other.
The United States Parachute Association says 14% of all skydivers are women, and they hope stories like this will bring that percentage up.
All right. Congratulations to them. I mean, really, congratulations.
Just amazing.
I wouldn't do it, but I'm happy for them.
Do you know what we learned last hour? Mario Ramirez has done it twice.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, good for him too. Yeah.
Good for him. We'll pick his brain a little bit more later. But hey, Tony loves roller coasters.
I do, but you know,
jumping out of planes is kind of a different story.
Completely different.
It's close enough for me, though. I'm not really doing either.
A roller coaster's on rails. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Understood.
You're not.
Understood.
Yeah, you're not floating in the air. Good morning, Tony. Good morning, Brooke. We're going to be watching our air temperatures right around 64 degrees, and that's settling below normal. Sunrise before 7 o'clock this morning as we approach one of the shortest days, or the shortest day of the year. The winter solstice arrives in the northern hemisphere right around 1:48 Pacific Standard Time. So we'll welcome that again in 2 days. The official start again to winter as we slowly close out fall. We, of course, here in Southern California, how do we enter winter? Temperatures will be a little warmer than normal, and we'll get lots of sunshine. And by Christmas Eve and Christmas Day expected to be the warmest 2 days of this 7-day period. So get ready for some spring-like conditions going into this weekend. Reflecting back on December, we had a couple of storm systems that rolled through Southern California, gave us measurable precipitation. It did help us out with the water year, and we are still looking at a surplus in our water year for this time of year. Moving ahead, we're going to be watching area of high pressure really build in very gradually and strengthen across much of the west, especially out towards Southern California. We'll be looking for highs, like I mentioned, in the 70s, maybe even nearing 80 degrees by both this Saturday and Sunday. So maybe you want to just stay put in sunny Southern California for both winter and for Christmas. If you're heading out of town, at least today, cold Arctic air settling across areas of the northern tier. Minneapolis at 14 degrees. Chance of snow going into tomorrow. Chicago also by tonight, a slight opportunity of some snow flurries. We're looking at Dallas. Rain chances there in the south. Atlanta 51 degrees. New York will be rainy. Speaking of New York, clear conditions at this hour, but going into Christmas weekend, weather conditions are going to rapidly change. So pretty good afternoon, pretty chilly again in the northeast. And meanwhile, Miami sitting at 79 degrees, nearing 80s there. Chance of snow and rain for the Pacific Northwest if you're heading there going into your holiday weekend. Here you go. Coastal areas across SoCal. 60s. We're going to bump up those temperatures into the first day of winter, as I mentioned, and we're really going to bump it up as that area of high pressure is just anchored across Southern California, keeping the storms away. So no rain in the forecast. We're talking about maybe heading over to the beach. Do you notice my palm trees with the little Christmas lights on there in case you want to head over to the beach for Christmas Day? Santa arrives again this weekend. Temperatures really nice for the deserts. Now traffic conditions. We're going to take you out to now Studio City area. Crash on the northbound side of the 101 at Lankershim Boulevard is currently taking away the fast lane and keeping it very slow there. Heads up. That's part of your commute. And back over to you.
All right, Samantha, thanks so much. 5:22 right now. Many Dodger fans feeling a little down this morning.
We're going to tell you about the end of an era next.